do the short mic, huh? Good evening. How are you doing this evening? Good? Amazing. I love you, Kevin. I miss you. Oh, man. I'm so happy to see you. There's so many alumni in the house right now. Would you give yourself a shout out if you're an alumni in the audience right now? Come on. Go. Say, woo, I'm here. No, I'm sorry. That is unacceptable. You know the Queen Register? You know that, right? Say, I'm here. Come on, here, yes, woo. Okay, lots of alumni in the audience tonight. Lots of parents and family members, and I see some staff members and teachers and things, and that's really, really amazing. So thank you for being here. I do kind of expect that we'll get some latecomers, but you're here on time, so we're going to start on time, all right? And I just want to welcome you to our fall choir concert at Mountain View High School in the tent. And yeah, here we are. And it's 2022, fall of 2022. And we're starting a new year. We've been singing together for about 6 weeks. And tonight you're going to see what we've done in those 6 weeks. And hopefully you'll get a little taste of what we do in the classroom. Heads up, spoiler alert, there is audience participation tonight. Don't leave, it's okay. It's not hard, okay? But it is appropriate because our concert is entitled, How Can I Keep From Singing? So I may call on you in a little bit to do some of that, but you'll have help. Okay, don't worry, I'm not gonna call anybody up for a solo or anything, all right? So for those of you, how many of you, this is your first choir concert at Mountain View High School? Raise your hand. Yay, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. So you're in for a treat because these students, they sing with a lot of heart, and I think you're really going to enjoy yourselves tonight. I promise that tonight is a short concert. It's probably our shortest concert of the whole year, but it's great if you can come to all of them and see how everybody improves over the course of the year. So we're going to get started with our first selection, which is a pairing of two different settings of the Quaker song, How Can I Keep From Singing? And we do have some soloists, and I will introduce those to you in just a moment. But for now, let's go ahead and get started with our first selection. Thank you.
To that rock I'm clinging. What though the tempest around me roars? I know the truth it liveth. What though the darkness around me close? Songs in the night it giveth. I hear the real though far off hymn that hails a new creation. It sounds an echo in my soul above earth's lamentation. My life flows on an endless song. How can I keep from singing? No storm can shake my inmost calm. How can I keep from singing? How can I keep from singing? Oh, to the rock.
To the rock I'm clinging.
Oh, to the rock.
How can I stop singing?
Oh, to the rock.
I'm clinging to the rock now.
Oh, to the rock.
Hear me singing.
My life flows on an endless song. How can I keep from singing? No storm can shake my inmost calm. How can I keep from singing? How can I keep from singing? How can I keep from singing?
All right, so how can you keep from singing with beautiful music like that, right? It's just, you have to, right? It's just something you have to do. So, that's a good opener, don't you think? Yes, it kind of pumps you up a little bit and gets you going. And so, this is our first concert of the year. And what we're doing right now is we just featured all 3 of our choirs here on campus. And I wanted to give you a little bit of insight into what we have. I don't know if you can see, I tried to make the words really big, but I know it's hard to see back there. But we have 3 choirs this year at Mountain View High School, okay? Last year we also had 3 choirs. Before the pandemic we had 4 choirs. And so we've sort of been shifting things around depending on what our students really needed. So last year we had 2 beginning choirs, a men's and a women, or a treble and a bass choir, right? And we also had chamber choir, which is the advanced group, right? This year, all of those students, most of those students that were in the beginning choirs moved up to our intermediate level, which we call a cappella choir. So that level came back this year, right? But then we had 2 teeny, teeny, tiny beginning treble and bass choirs. So we combined them this year into what we have called concert choir, all right? So there we go. We're just sort of doing what needs to be done, right? So would you raise your hand if you are in concert choir? Yes, please give them a round of applause and welcome them. Thank you. Thank you. So they are new, many of them are new to the choir program, and some of them come with singing background. Many of them don't, except for just singing for fun, what they've just kind of done on their own, but no formal training. And we just have a couple, I think, that have done music in the past before coming. So they're brand new, and I'm really, really proud of them. It's really, really great to see them here. And so also we have our a cappella choir, which many of them were in choir last year. Will you raise your hands if you're in a cappella choir this year? Welcome them to the stage, please. Yes. And many of them come with at least a year of choir experience, a couple with more, and a couple of them are brand new to choir this year, and they auditioned for me last spring and made it into the intermediate group. So that's a really, really great thing. And then we have our chamber choir. Let me shift my little slide here. And so our chamber choir is our advanced group. And will you please raise your hand if you're in chamber choir this year? Please welcome them to the stage as well. All right. And they're the group that does a lot of the traveling through the community, and if someone calls and needs a special thing, that they're usually the ones that do it. Well, not always, but usually there's the ones that do that. So, and most of them come to us this year with, 2 or more years of experience. Some are brand new, some with 4 years of experience. Okay, raise your hand if you've been in choir for 4 years. Come on, do it. 4 years. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay. Right. Okay. We have a couple that are close. We have a couple that have been in for 3 years, right? And like, that means they came in during the pandemic, which was super sad, but they're doing great. Anyway, so this is our choir personnel this year. And I also want to introduce to you, we have a new accompanist this year. At the piano, we have Mrs. Jill Redding. If you could please welcome her to Mountain View. Fun fact, 20 years ago, Jill and I were at the same undergrad program at the University of Northern Colorado. How weird is that? I mean, we were like literally had the same teachers. We were there at the same time. Yeah, and so we had the opening and she was like, hey, Nancy, can you I was like, no way. So anyway, so Jill's here and not from Colorado. No, she lives here, but she doesn't live in Colorado anymore. Neither do I, but we did, and now we're here. Is that weird? I think that's really weird. Anyway, so happy to have you. Thank you, Jill, for being here. And yes, so now we are going to move to the next thing. And the next thing is that we're going to feature chamber choir on a song. And so I would like to ask concert choir and a cappella to go ahead and move to your next location. Please give them a round of applause as they leave the stage for the moment. They will be back. And we're going to give one of our members just a moment to get settled on some things. We're going to feature them on a jazz tune tonight. Jazz is something that I like to dabble in every once in a while, and sometimes groups respond to it and sometimes they don't, but this group is. So hopefully we'll be doing some more jazz. But this is an arrangement of Blue Skies. And we have I forgot. Oh my gosh. Our soloist on the last song, I don't know if you saw, give it up for Chin and Go. And he's in the back there, over here. Yeah, right behind there, right there, yes. All right, and also we had Ibe Arambula. She was also, yes, can we give it up? Yes. And that is a saxophone warming up, so just bear with me on that one. So we have 2 soloists on this next song, and that will be, I will just tell you now so I don't forget, that will be Jeremiah Dela Luz and Christy Ruano on saxophone.
da ba da ba 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 da ba ba da da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da 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 ba da ya da da ba da 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 da.
So that was great, right? Yes, it is. It really, really is. And so last week they sang for my sister, actually, and she's kind of musically inclined, and she's like, I just really love your bright tone. And they all went, because if you're in the choir world, you go, oh my God, bright is bad. But you know what? Bright is a color, and they do it really, really well. And so why wouldn't I choose music that accentuates the positive, right? And they do it very, very well. I mean, we're working on this too, right? We're working on all that, but I think they have a fabulous sound, especially for jazz. So hopefully we'll do more of that this year, right? And now what I want to do is I want to take a moment. We're going to demonstrate something for you, okay? And hang on. All right, so I just gave them a little theme, okay? We've been doing this thing called word salad. I don't know if that's the official title of it, but that's what I call it, because it's kind of a hodgepodge of things, and sometimes you improvise a little bit. And one of my goals with my students this year is to get them to feel more free to be flexible, right? More inclined to create music on their own. And so what I've discovered is you kind of have to teach that. And I myself am not that good at that. So I want to teach them so they can be, exceed the master, right? Is that what I don't know the phrase, but surpass the master, right? I'm not a master, but anyway, you know what I'm saying. So we've been doing this about once a week where I give them a little theme, and each group comes up with a little musical line based on that theme, and then they try to put it together, okay? Now, they've been doing it really, really successfully for about a month now, or I would never make them do this in front of an audience. So be kind and be patient, and they're great. So let's see what they come up with. I gave them the theme, Halloween, all right? So let's see what they come up with. It'll give us just a little bit of a minute to get settled here. How's it going, guys? Yeah? Yeah? You guys got your thing? You guys got it? All right. So who wants to start? Okay, so basses are going to start. Who's going next? Okay, and then, okay. Ooh, I'm excited. They're ready. You ready? Okay. All right. Okay, let's see what happens. Ready? Go ahead. Basses, go.
Monsters, 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 black cat, 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 black
Great. So you did monsters, you did black cats, and you did candy corn. Now, do you see how they just came up with that, like instantly? Did you see how they were able to get it to all fit together? Okay, so I'm going to ask you guys to answer some questions. So we've been doing this for a couple months now, right? First of all, do you feel more confident about this than you did 2 months ago?
Yes.
Good. Okay, so what are some things that you have to do to make this work?
To be on tempo.
Okay, so raise your hands. Okay, eBay?
To be on tempo.
To what?
To make sure you're on tempo.
What does that mean?
That you're full.
Come on, speak up.
That you know like when to go and time.
Okay, so paying attention to the tempo. What are some other things? Yes, Joseph?
Pay attention to the rhythm.
Pay attention to just your rhythm?
No, to everything.
To everybody's rhythm, that's right. You were going to say something. Oh my God. Go ahead. Oh, okay, I'll come back to you then. Okay, Jessica.
Listen to each other.
Can you say that again?
Listen to each other.
Listen to each other. Those are words to live by, don't you think? Listen to each other. Not just in music, but in life. Thank you. That was wise. Okay, what else?
Teamwork.
Teamwork. Okay, so when you guys started this, what were some things that were difficult about this?
We kind of just try to do it on our own, and then like have everybody else come in. But now we're actually collaborating with everybody else.
Collaborating. It's a good word too.
agree too
You agree?
on what they said because like sometimes something I found hard was just trying to get into like the tempo that these two other people are doing. And,
Right. So what she said was it was hard for them to fit what they created into what other people are creating, right? But I think they're doing a much better job of that. And Joseph, did you want to say something?
I just said that it's good to listen to each other because I mean at first when we first did this it was we laughed at each other because we were making these we're just doing this like right and we didn't really get it at first, so we were just laughing at the words we were saying. And then after a while, we got into it. We still laugh a little bit. We have fun. As long as you're having fun while doing it and you do it like correctly, you could do it, how you want to and with whoever you want to. Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you. Thanks for contributing, you guys, and offering your insights to the audience. Anybody else want to say anything else? Okay. What did you think of that? Huh? Any ideas? Any thoughts on that? Any? Did you like that? Did you like that? How they just sort of like, oh, she gave us Halloween, and then they came up with something just like on the fly right there, right? Okay, so we're going to demonstrate how this can work in a large group, and this is the audience participation part of it. So bear with us. Can you go to your spots, okay? And then a cappella, you're there, and you're there, and you're there, and you're there. Okay, good. All right. So this is the audience participation part. So Chi, can you come up to the front row here and just kind of so that they, okay? And I'm going to divide the audience into 4 quadrants. This might absolutely fail, but we're going to try it anyway, okay? Okay? And so alumni, I'm expecting you to be helpful, okay? So here's how we're going to divide the audience, okay? So obviously we have, let's do this from here up is this group with the a cappella sopranos and altos, okay? And hey, and then, wait, how far did I go? So then from here up will be with the chamber and concert choir, sopranos and altos, okay? So from here back, you're gonna be listening to the basses back there, all right? So you're gonna do whatever they do, okay? And then you are gonna do whatever the basses back here do, okay? In fact, let's do this. Can I have a cappella basses? Can you just come up here since most of these people are right here, and then they will be able to hear you a little bit better. So maybe just come to this bar right here, Ephraim, okay? And I think you're good. I think you're actually, yeah, I think you're good. All right, so I have to get my notes because I wrote one ahead so that I wouldn't mess up. Okay. All right, so here we go. Miss Jill, can I please have that F below middle C, please? Okay, so group 1 is you all, okay? This group right here. And you're gonna, and the theme is things we're selling tonight. See how I'm doing that? Yeah. things we're selling tonight, okay? So yours back there is Halloween candy. No, sorry. Halloween candy, Halloween candy, Halloween candy, Halloween candy. Help them out. Halloween candy, Halloween. Okay, good. All right, great. All right, now you all are, is it A? Yeah, so you're going to do bags of chips, bags of chips. Ready? 1, 2, and go. Bags of chips, bags of chips, bags of chips, bags of chips. Good, okay. So now let's do Halloween candy and then bags of chips. Ready? 1, 2, ready, and Halloween candy, Halloween. Keep going. Bags of chips, bags of chips, bags of chips, bags of chips. Good, good job. Great. Round of applause. That was really good. All right, so now we're going to add some spiciness, okay? And but we're going to use the word water, which isn't spicy, but it's a good part. It's a good part. Can I have that E, please? Okay, so you're going to sing cool water, cool water, cool water, cool water, cool water, cool. See how cool that is? You feel cool, don't you? Yeah. Okay. All right, so now let's put these three together. Ready? Halloween candy, Halloween candy, Halloween candy, Halloween candy. Bags of chips, bags of chips, bags of chips, bags of chips. Cool water, cool water, cool water, cool. Yeah! Give it a round of applause. That's really good. All right. Part 4. You get to do the popcorn part, okay? Because, you know, we've got popcorn back there. And can I have the G? Yes. So this is popping, popping, popcorn, popping, popping, popcorn, popping, popping, popcorn, popping, popping, popcorn, popping, popping, popcorn. That's right. Good job. Okay. So now we're going to go backwards. Okay, we're going to go popping, popping, popcorn, cool water, bags of chips, Halloween candy. Ready? Okay. 1, 2, ready, and popping, popping, popcorn, popping, popping, popcorn, popping, popping, water, popping, popping, water, popping, popping, chores, popping, popping, chores, popping, popping, chores, popping, popping, chores. Halloween candy, Halloween candy, Halloween candy, Halloween candy, Halloween candy, Halloween candy. Thank you so much for participating in that. And I just kind of want to give you a little taste of what your sons and daughters experienced the first couple of days in choir when I said, okay, sing, and they all went, right? Because you're like, no, I'm not singing, right? Or when people say, oh, you teach choir? That must be so much fun. I bet you sing really good. Sing something for us. I'm like, you sing something for me. Okay? And they go, oh no, right? And so my point is, in this, not only we're having fun, and that's great, right? Hopefully you had fun. I had fun torturing you a little bit, and so thank you for letting me do that. And like, I'm probably guessing that our alumni are like, oh, I miss this, right? But the point is that we grow when we take risks, right? We grow when we step out of ourselves, right? And people don't realize how much courage it takes to stand in front of an audience, or even just in your classroom on the first couple weeks of choir, and sing next to people you don't even know, right? And so the fact that they are standing here before you this evening is kind of a miracle, actually, because this is not really in like what they do, like normally, right? And so I just want to let you know that I'm very proud of all of them, because they're doing something that most people don't feel like they can do, right? Because if it was easy, everybody would do it, right? but not everybody does it. So I want to thank you. I want to thank you very much for participating in that. So that was great. Give yourselves one more round of applause. Thank you. All right. And so now, oh, you know what? I got so excited I forgot to do all my little, audience participation time that was there. And so there was that. So thanks for doing that, even though I didn't have a cue card for you. And so we only have one more song tonight. I told you it would be a short concert, but it gives me an opportunity to just recognize some people and just kind of give you a little bit of an idea of how things work. And so an event like this is not even possible unless I have lots of help. And I get a lot of help from, you probably can't see these names, but these are my choir council officers, which are all students in the choir program. They plan this out with me. They plan fundraisers. They plan events. They help me coordinate things. And so they're the major force behind how we're able to do a lot of these things. So if you could just do me a huge favor. If you're in choir council, will you raise your hand? Okay, it's these folks and these folks back here. Please give them a round of applause. Yeah. Yes. And also, I didn't set this up by myself. I didn't even set it up at all. It was our maintenance department. And so I want to recognize that. Many hands, right? Many hands make light the load, and if everybody does their part, then it goes, right? And so we had our maintenance department working hard this morning, so thank you to them. And I don't know if you have met our new principal, but he's here tonight, Mr. Banyas. Welcome. Thank you for being here. And administration is always really supportive of our arts programs, so we're very much happy about that. And it would not be a concert without a live stream brought to you by Vista Academy back there filming in here, and Mr. Mann. Thank you. And you. And I just want to give a shout out to Paris Hunderman here, who's come back. He's an alumni, and he's helping us out tonight. We're training up some new guys right now, but I tell you what, the year I have to do the sound myself is the year we don't have concerts, because I don't know what to do. So I'm really grateful to you. Thank you so much. And our accompanist, Jill, let me just acknowledge her one more time. And we had parents that came early tonight to help sell goodies and T-shirts and jackets. I want to just thank you, because I know that you're busy and that you took time out of your busy day to come and help us. So thank you very much for being here. And alumni too, Jaime. Yes. And that just reminds me that we do occasionally need help with things. And so your sons and daughters are uncomfortable asking you for help. So if you are at all willing to help with any events, even if it's just going and picking up things and bringing it, because I don't have time to go get stuff, or if you're willing to, I don't know, make something or cook something, you can email me, you can call, you can send a note with your son or daughter saying, I'm willing to help. If I'm available, there's always that, right? If you're available, right? And if not, it's okay. We have other people we can ask, right? But we do occasionally need parents to help. So please consider volunteering if the need arises, okay? We are going to give you our final performance tonight. But before you leave, I wanted to just let you know that we do have snacks and we do have choir t-shirts. Not only do we have I'm going to call them our vintage t-shirts, because we have new design this year and they look awesome. Our old ones looked awesome too, but these are awesomer. They will be selling for $10, and our old ones, our vintage ones, are selling for $2. So go back and get yourself a $2 shirt, right? And support choir. We also have our wonderful and great choir jackets that are $40, and Christmas is coming. Your choir student might enjoy a gift like that. And if you're not you don't have that much cash, we do have Monica Reyes in the student store that can take a card payment, okay? So you can visit her. She's over there. She'll be there for a while after the concert, okay? So anyway, I think that I've hawked our goods enough, and we should get on with it. Don't you think we need a little more music? Like, stop talking. And I have a really, really great news for you. The rest of the concerts, I don't talk this much. Okay, you didn't come here to hear me, but I feel like this is our back to school night because it's my first time seeing many of you for the year. And so I feel like I have to get a whole bunch of information out. So thank you for bearing with me. We are now going to do our finale, and it is going to be exciting. It is a selection from Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, and entitled This is Halloween. We have many, many soloists, so let me just read them off to you real quick. John Sanchez Lopez, Jocelyn Lopez Mora, Joseph Rojas, Rocio Hernandez Ibarra. It's getting a little crazy. I feel like there's a lot of talking going on. Can we simmer down a little bit back there, students? Okay, thank you. I know it's not you, I know it's them, right? And Victor Ventura and Sebastian Mejia. Okay, hopefully I didn't forget any of the soloists. And so enjoy this selection. And this is our final number of the night. So thank you for being here.
I am the one hiding under your bed, teeth ground sharp and eyes glowing red.
I am the one hiding under your stairs, fingers like snakes and spiders in my hair.
This is Halloween, this is Halloween, 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 Halloween. In this town we call home, everyone hail to the pumpkin song.
In this town,
Don't we love it now, everybody's waiting for the next surprise.
Round that corner, man, hiding in the trash can, something's waiting tonight.
and now you'll scream.
This is Halloween, red and black and slimy green.
Aren't you scared?
Well, that's just fine. Say it once, say it twice, take a chance and roll the dice. Ride with the moon in the dead of night. Everybody scream! Everybody scream! In the town of Halloween.
I am the clown with the terror wave place, here within a flash and gone without a trace.
I am the who when you call who's there. I am the wind blowing through your hair.
I am the shadow at the moon at night, filling your dreams to the brim with fright.
This is Halloween, this is Halloween, 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 Halloween. Tender lumplings everywhere, life's no fun without a good scare.
That's our job, but we're not mean, in our town of Halloween.
In this town,
Don't we love it now?
everybody's waiting for the next surprise. Skeleton Jack might catch you in the back and scream like a banshee, make you jump out of your skin. This is Halloween, everybody scream, would you please make way for a very special guy?
nicely done. Very, very nicely done. That was an excellent fall concert. Thank you very much. Could you please help me thank them one more time? So our next major concert, I know you can't wait to come back, is our holiday concert in December. I want to say, I don't remember the date, but I will send it to you, okay? I have it, I will send it to you. And it is on our school calendar. I want to say it's December. It's like the second Tuesday in December, whatever that is. I don't remember. I'm too excited right now about the one we just had. So, but keep an eye out for it, okay? And the holiday concert is always a beautiful concert. So thank you very much for coming tonight. Please visit our concession stand on the way out and give your children a chance to get changed and help clean up a little bit, and then you can take them home. Thank you very, very much. Have a wonderful night. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.